Shri Anandamayi Mat Ki Jai. Kali Puja came again, and everyone, including Suren Babu, the postmaster, and Prafullu Babu's wife, Hiran, expressed the desire to see this body perform it, since many had missed it previously. Usually, when faced with such requests, this body declined them. This body was often taken to Shashank Babu's home for meals, where she was always greeted with joy by all present. On this particular day, as we approached the pond near the governor's house on our way to Shashank Babu's home, I saw a living goddess Kali floating about 9 yards above the ground, looking at me with her arms outstretched as if yearning to come to my lap. My left hand went up and a strange bow came over me, which was noticed by those who were with me. Bholanath asked several times, "What has happened?" When we sat down to eat after reaching the home, I noticed the same image of the naked goddess standing like a small girl between Bholanath and myself. Once again, my left hand went up. In a few moments, the image disappeared. Soon after, this body lay down on the floor. When Bholanath inquired about the meaning of this, I replied, "I cannot tell you now. Please do not ask me." After that, we returned to Shahbag. One day, while busy in the kitchen, I had a vision of Bhudev Babu coming to Shahbag and telling Bholanath, "I heard that there will be no Kali Puja. Why not? You must do it." Later I learned that this had indeed happened. Suren Babu came in the evening to raise the subject once again. "Time is running out. Kali Puja is the day after tomorrow," I told Bholanath. "As they are so eager, why don't you officiate as the priest? Everyone will be happy." While uttering these words, my body began to get numb, and I lay down in the next room completely inert. Suren Babu was summoned, and Bholanath said to him, "Now that your ma's khayal is to celebrate the puja, it will happen. Please make all necessary arrangements." Having made a list of all that was required, Suren Babu inquired, "What about the idol? Since idols of Ma Kali are available only at specific times and only one day is left for the puja, will it be possible to have one made within this time?" Bholanath instructed him to go to the city and search for an idol. When he inquired about its size, Bholanath referred to this body. Seeing her lying in a state of divine absorption, and as it was already 11 at night, Bholanath suggested that the image be as high as indicated by her when she had raised her hand in the carriage on the way to Shashank Babu's home, and again later after arriving there. When Suren Babu went to the market, an artist in a shop that had been temporarily erected informed that he had received orders for 12 statues, but after those had been done, he felt like modeling another of a slightly bigger size. That one was still available, and he offered it to Suren Babu. On measuring this image, Suren Babu discovered it fitted their requirements exactly, and so he asked the artist to complete the finishing touches. When the statue was brought to Shahbag, its color was more like images of Krishna, dark blue. It exactly matches the floating, naked image that this body had seen. The only extra detail was Shiva laying at the bottom. When arrangements for the puja were complete, Bholanath urged this body to perform the puja herself, in spite of her repeated demurrals. I sat down to perform the puja, possessed by a rapture about which those present will be able to tell you better. Somehow the yajna was completed, and when it was time for the final oblation, this body stood up and stretched her arms out. This action signifies maintaining the yajna. Ma made the necessary arrangements for the preservation of the fire along with the daily Gayatri oblations as well as for the puja of Kali idol. These have continued since November 5th, 1926. This fire is today maintained specially in the Kankhal and Varanasi ashrams. The next morning, when several people came with the articles needed for the ritual before immersing the image, Niranjan's wife said, "Ma, I feel very reluctant to immerse such a beautiful image." At that I replied, "Then probably the goddess does not wish to be immersed." The murti was not immersed and the arrangements were made for its daily worship. Shri Anandamayi Mat Ki Jai.